So, surprise, we're moving. And some of you are probably like, girl, didn't you just move into this house less than 6 months ago? Yes, we did. So pretty much, as you guys know, this was never intended to be our forever home. We were planning on staying here like 1 to 2 years at least, but since Hassan had just gotten back into real estate, the area in California that we live in right now is so far away from everything. So he's having to drive 1.5 to 2 hours every day, which is unrealistic. So we are staying in California. We're just moving closer to where Hassan has to be for work. If you guys hear a bunch of like slamming, just ignore that. You know, it's a little chaotic up there. Originally, Hassan had bought this house as an investment property and he was actually renting it out to tenants. So before we got married, I actually had told him I just want to live in a condo because moving into a big house for our first house would be overwhelming. But then I thought about it and I'm like, if we are living in a big house, I get to have my own office, my own studio, and for content, it might be a better idea to live in a big house because I work from home. And Hassan had this house anyways, so we ended up just moving into this house. But now that he's getting back into real estate, it's time to let this house go. We've actually had plans to move for a couple months now, ever since we came back from the wedding. So we never got a chance to even fully furnish the house. It was about 60% furnished and I never got a chance to make it homey. But it's okay because I'm very, very excited about this next house. I'm not gonna lie, I never really cared for this house. I never chose this house to begin with. Like I told you guys, Hassan had already had this house and we just decided to move in it. I am very, very excited to move in to this next house. The area is just like central to everything. There's a lot more going on. There's a lot more light in the house, which is so important for me as a content creator. It's high up in the mountains and everything is just so beautiful. We actually started renovating that house. We've been working on renovating it for the past month as well. Now, the only thing is the escrow period was a lot faster than we thought and the house closed a lot sooner than we thought. So I had in mind that we were gonna move in a couple weeks. Turns out we only have a couple days to move. So today is day 2 of moving. I didn't even think to vlog anything yesterday because honestly we were so stressed out and this was all so last minute. So here's the current status of the house. The couch is gone and a lot of our bigger things are already in the other house. We do have the dining table and the mattresses left, and then I just have all my clothes and a lot of my skincare and makeup and things like that. So we're gonna tackle all that today. Okay. The most stressful part about all this is since we found out we literally need to be out of this house in a couple days, all the moving companies are booked out for at least a week out. So we're having to move everything on our own. Hassan was able to rent out a truck and we do have dollies and things like that and people helping. So that's good, but it would have been a lot easier if we had time to get a moving company. But we don't, so we're just trying to figure it out as we go. Here is the current situation of the house. The couch is all gone. My mama-in-law just emptied everything when it comes to the kitchen is all these cupboards in there are empty, and then we emptied out the dining table. There's just some chairs left.
Coming through.
There's the hubby, that's part of the bed frame.
I just shot you. Pick me up.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah, I like the clothes.
This thing scares me. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Here is my office. The desk and everything is gone. I just gotta sort this whole area out. This is all my stuff. Here is the guest room. The mattress is done. We just have the bed frame left. This was Hassan's office. All empty. And we're pretty much done with the master. Just a few pieces of the bed frame left. And then what I need to work on is this bathroom because I have a lot of skincare and makeup left. I did empty out pretty much half of it yesterday, but I gotta work on the rest. And what I also need to work on is this closet and all this stuff. So let's get to it. we just got to the new house. We are about to unload right here. As you can see, this is the progress from yesterday. We unloaded a bunch of stuff. I feel like we don't even have room in this garage anymore. We do need to hurry because we're supposed to be turning in this truck in a couple hours. We've had it for 2 days now. The only thing left in the old house is small things, so we can easily fit that in Hassan's SUV. But yeah, let's get to unloading. Look at all this stuff. Crazy. Except we're moving out of this house. But let me show you guys the house we lived in for 6 months, if even that. We just completely cleared out everything, so come on in. Starting off with the dining room, we just had like a dining table. We didn't even finish plating the tables. We had some boucle chairs. Over here is where we had the entryway table with a circular mirror, which we will be using in the new house as well. Obviously, a lot of the furniture is new that we just got, so we will be using a lot of it in our new home. Okay, come on in. So then, here is the family room. If you would ask me what I dislike the most in this house, it's this damn carpet, okay? It's everywhere. It's all upstairs, and then it's like a chopped off, all weird. You guys, this carpet was not a vibe for me personally. It just wasn't my preference. I actually don't like carpet in houses as is, but this type of carpet, just like, and the previous owners had a dog, so all I could think of is that this is dog carpet, you know? Another thing I disliked is this fan. So if we were to stay in this house for a while, the next thing we would have changed is the carpet for sure. And then also these fans, we would have made them more modern. This fireplace right here, I love. We did end up painting this black and white, and I think it looked so good. Before we painted this, it was like a brownish color, so this made it a lot more modern. It's actually crazy how much paint helps make the house more modern. All the walls in this house were gray, and then some of the rooms were like painted yellow and blue. So we did end up painting everything in this house, and it definitely helps. Now, one thing we fully got a chance to renovate, and I am obsessed with, and it's my favorite part of the house, is this kitchen. I love this kitchen. And guess what? We already started renovating the new home. We ended up renovating our kitchen in our new home, very similar to this. The handles are pretty much the same, which are from Amazon, linked to my storefront. I will link it down below. The only thing different we did is we felt like these were too sharp and there was a little too much movement. If you guys can see, it has a hint of gold, and we do like it, but for the new house, we felt like it would be more modern if we just made the lines a little bit more faint. So they're a little bit more of a lighter gray in the new house, which I think looks so good. If we were to stay in this house, the only other thing I would have added in this kitchen is some light fixtures at the top. But this sink, it's called a hose.
Faucet.
This faucet is from Amazon, you guys, and I absolutely love it. You know, very flexible. You can move it different ways and has like all the features. We also renovated the sink, which I am obsessed with the sink. It's a lot deeper, and just having one compartment makes everything so easy instead of having that little divider thing. We did do the same thing in our new home as well. Right here is our little kitchen nook area. So we had like a desk right here, which was supposed to be like a coffee station, but it was like an IKEA desk, and then we kind of gave up on it. So it was just like a random white desk here that wasn't being used. There's one more room downstairs before I show you guys the rest of the upstairs in the backyard. So this right here was our studio room. I'm saying this because we never ended up fully using it as a studio room. We set up all the equipment and the backdrops and the signs. Hassan ended up using it as his office, even though he does have an office upstairs. Why did you do that, honey?
It's bigger. And
it's bigger.
And it's further away from you, distractions and stuff.
Anyways, but if you guys see, our goal with this room, which never ended up happening, is making this like a podcast studio room / movie theater room. It is pretty big. This is the biggest room in the house other than the master bedroom. And then if you see up, there's like speakers and stuff. So this is definitely meant to be like a studio theater room. And it's a very, very cozy room. If I were to keep the carpet, I would have kept it in this room just because I feel like it gives that movie theater room vibe, you know? Okay, let's move on. Now let's head on to the backyard, which I probably only walked out to my backyard like twice in the whole time I've been here. I don't know what it is, I just like never left the house.
And the second time you saw a snake.
And the second time I saw a snake, so I never came out.
It wasn't a real snake, but yeah.
I saw the tail.
It was a lizard.
I might find it. It's not a lizard?
Yeah, it was definitely a lizard.
Okay, let's see what we find out here. I'm kind of scared. Do I have to go? Do I have to go out there? Okay, please. Bugs, get out of here.
Watch the snake just fall on your head.
Stop. Baby.
Go ahead.
Okay. Come on. I hear things. I heard something in the bush. Okay, let's make this quick. Here's the backyard. What is this thing called? Because it looks like a doghouse to me, but it's not.
It's like a storage unit.
It's a storage unit. It looks like a doghouse. We did paint this fence, by the way. It was brown. We painted it white. I didn't really care to like decorate the backyard for this house, but Hassan was like really into the white fence sort of vibe.
It's called a white picket fence.
Whatever makes you happy. He just wanted to do it. Sure, he just wanted to do it, so we did it. Before we go upstairs, let me show you guys the guest bathroom and the garage. So here is the guest bathroom. We didn't renovate this bathroom at all. It's fine as is, in my opinion. You know, just your typical bathroom, nothing crazy. What I loved about this house is this garage. Look at the floor. The floor is beautiful. It is a 3-car garage, so if we stayed, we would have made this little area like a little home gym situation and then kept our cars in the other garage. I love that it has so much storage area at the top too. They definitely did a great job with this garage. Let's go back in. And then this was like a little cleaning storage area right here. Now let's go upstairs. So we did end up painting this railing white. It was always white, but it was like very chipped off. So we ended up just like fixing it up. And then the carpet would have definitely changed if we had stayed in here. Okay, see how I'm going backwards? Skills.
It's so hard.
This right here is our little towel storage situation. We did end up renovating this as well. It was like a dark brown. So we ended up doing the countertops and the cabinets. And then over here you have another guest bathroom, bathroom number 2. But this bathroom, we also did not change at all. We didn't even end up painting the walls. Again, I just thought this bathroom was fine as it is. We kept the dark countertops and drawers. I thought it looked fine. All right, let's move on to, this is the guest bedroom. I actually really like this room. I thought it was super cozy. We did have this room set up for the most part. Like we had frames up and we had guest bed right here. I think in the past 6 months that we've been here, my family came and slept here once. So it wasn't really put to use at all. What?
So we don't need a big house then, right?
Anyways, we don't need a big house, but the next house is bigger. This was Hassan's office. So we did end up painting this wall black. What were your... It's okay. No, it's okay.
I just moved the whole house.
Yeah. What were your aspirations for this office?
Well, we should have done the floors in the house, but we didn't have enough.
Oh! Who used to tell me the floors are fine as they are?
This is your fault because you wanted to get married and we're gone for like 2 months.
Whatever.
But the reason why we painted it black is because it's more like masculine.
It does look really good,
it looks good on camera.
It does.
That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
These closets we would have probably made like IKEA closets here, but we didn't have enough time to.
Yeah, the closets came with no door, so we just had like a curtain there for the meantime.
Yep.
Okay, back to me. Back to me. Come on.
You gotta show the library or
library. Yeah. Okay, this was like a little nook area. We were planning on making this like a little yoga reading room where we had like a little egg chair and books and maybe a yoga mat. It's been completely empty and we didn't end up doing anything with this space. Okay, let's move on. Over here we have the laundry room, which is now completely empty. What I do like about this room is these floors. We have these in our master bathroom as well, which I will show you guys, but these floors are beautiful. And then over here is my office. I did have a couple frames and I had a standing desk and a little walking pad. I would have liked to add shelving and just like fully furnish the office, but I didn't. So obviously we ran out of time. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but I did paint this like a nudish pink color just to add some texture to the room. And then I just stored all my camera gear right here. This is supposed to be a closet obviously, but I just like threw a bunch of stuff, and then my PR packages would pile up right here as well. And finally, let me show you guys the master bedroom, which is huge. It's literally like 3 rooms in one. So here is one side of the master bedroom. Again, we did end up painting this wall black, which I think looks so good. I don't know if we're gonna end up doing that in the new house, but I am definitely going to miss this wall. So we never ended up putting any shades or putting back the blinds for this window, so we were just like kind of exposed the whole time. And this man right here in this house was the biggest night owl. You guys thought I was a night owl? He always had his lights on 3, 4, 5 a.m. every single night. He would never turn his lights off at night. So every time like I would wake up in the middle of the night, I would just like look out and his lights are just completely on. Honestly, I was kind of paranoid because I felt like he was like staring at us sleeping, which I mean, the house is pretty far, so I was just being paranoid. But anyways, let's move on to the master closet. And I say closet because there was no closet. If you guys see here, here is the closet. Obviously it's just completely empty, and I was living off of like 2 closet rods in the meantime, and I have a lot of clothes. Half my closet is in Vegas. I still haven't brought it over here, but I was just using multiple closets throughout the house. I had clothes here, I had clothes in my office, I had clothes in this linen closet. If we were to have stayed in the house, I probably would have done like a full IKEA system and customized the whole closet in here, and I definitely would have changed the floor. I probably would have made the floor in this closet marble just because I'm obsessed with marble. Here is a little linen closet that I also took over and used as my closet. And then we have the master bathroom, which I love. This is probably where you guys have seen me take most of my TikToks. I'm always creating videos, getting ready in the bathroom. So this was my side right here. We did fully renovate the countertops. The cabinets were also like a very dark brown, so we ended up changing the countertops the same way we did the kitchen, and we also added black handles, and I like that there was like a little area for me to sit and do my makeup. And then this was Sam's side,
The clean side.
yeah, you know, he's kind of like the clean freak in the relationship and I'm the messy one. Anyways, what drove me insane is that, you know how these things don't open up, so like he couldn't put handles in here and it just looks incomplete. So I told him, please, for the new house, when you put in handles, make sure, like, what was the reason you couldn't put handles in?
They put the sink in and it wouldn't fit.
Yeah, it's like the way they put the sink in, and he was supposed to put the handles in before, so then it was too late. So I told him, please, for the new house, let's put the handles in first. Here's the toilet. I don't think you guys really want to say that, okay? But it had its own door, which was nice. The bathtub we never used, so it was just for display. And then this was our shower, which is actually smaller than I would have liked. The shower in our new house is a lot bigger, which is lovely. All right, guys, this is it. What was that awkward?
Baby, this is woman-like.
Baby, it doesn't matter. It's not woman-like.
Like this.
It's okay, I'm hugging you.
And you're putting your hand up top.
It doesn't matter.
Who taught you how to hug?
Stop, hug me. Shit. Okay. Okay, fine. I guess
There
that's
you
more.
go.
I guess
Goddamn.
that's more woman-like. Whatever. Okay, here we go. This is it. This is the last time you're going to be seeing us in this house, which is crazy. It obviously hasn't hit me that we literally are moving out completely. Like,
I'm gonna miss this house. A little bit.
You are gonna miss
It's
this
the
house.
first house where we're like a married couple, you know?
Yeah, I mean, of course, it was special, and we have a lot of special memories in here. But I think he's gonna miss this house more than me because I never picked this house to
I mean, I'm not
begin
gonna
with.
miss it a lot. I'm just saying, like, it's a bit sentimental.
Of course, yeah. Regardless, you know, we're obviously very blessed to have even been able to buy this house to begin with, of course. You guys have no idea how excited I am about the new house. There's obviously so much work that needs to be done in the new house, and I'll try to bring you guys along and vlog the process. But the garage is like completely packed with a bunch of boxes and suitcases and furniture, and our rooms are filled with boxes as well. By the time I post this video, I would have already posted the empty house tour in the new house, so I will insert that up here if you guys haven't watched that yet.
And the plan is to declutter everything inside the garage first before putting it into the new house, because
Yes.
95% of that stuff is yours.
I'm a closet hoarder. You guys know this. I've been talking about this for years.
All I have is a car, a computer, a phone.
You have a lot of clothes. You have a lot of clothes, honey.
10 to 15 outfits, and the rest is yours.
That's a lie.
We'll show proof on camera. What's yours and what's mine.
Anyways, obviously I'm gonna have more stuff. I'm a girl, duh. I'm so excited to hopefully make this next home homey, and hopefully we stay longer than 6 months. Knowing him.
Maybe not.
Hopefully we stay at least a few years in this next house because I absolutely love it. And I'm very excited to make it homey, and the location and everything, like it's just so much more lively.
It's more like open.
Yes.
The house feels more like light and energetic
Yes.
because the ceilings are higher.
There's so
you got
much
more space.
Exactly. There's so much natural light and just like more life in this new house, especially this area that we live in. It's very secluded, and you kind of feel like you're in the middle of nowhere. I'm not gonna lie. Like this area is like very off the charts kind of thing. So you don't hear a peep in this house. Like if my job wasn't social media and I didn't have you guys to talk to all the time, I probably would have went a little crazy in this house. I didn't mind it because, you know, thankfully I have the best job and I get to talk to so many of you. But other than that, I would have kind of went crazy living here. But yes, okay, that is all. We're rambling now. We will see you guys very, very soon in the new house. Bye. Say bye to this house.